Hi everyone, this is Christy, and today we're going to be talking about the Spotlight report within EdInsight. Looking at the teacher view, the Spotlight report can be found as a separate tab, while in the administrator view, this can be found under the main reports tab. We're going to be clicking on the Spotlight report tab and discussing this option within the site. The Spotlight report acts as an early warning or a risk report based on the data we receive for each student. Items within this report will be color-coded based on performance for each item. As I scroll down, you will notice the basic demographic information. If I scroll over using the bottom scroll bar on the screen, you will notice that there are several columns which include data for the students, taking into account student attendance, misconduct, core grades such as math, language arts, science, and social studies, as well as assessment data. All of these factors are going to be calculated, and that is what indicates the value within each cell. Using the color coding system, red is considered to be low performing, yellow is going to be your warning or close to low performing, light green is almost like a proficient, and dark green is going to be your advanced or high performing. If you hover over any of the cells, you will notice the actual number that makes up that color coding. This student, for example, has an 88% attendance or 20 absences. Each column within the Spotlight report can be sorted if you would like to sort the colors. Clicking once will sort the colors from red to dark green, and clicking a second time will reverse that order. Sometimes you may have to scroll back down on the page as well as over to see more information that you are looking for. If you see a blank cell within the Spotlight report, that means that we simply do not have data for that student. Please let us know if some information is missing and we can go back and relink the information to that student. The Spotlight report can also be customized. You will notice at the beginning of the Spotlight report, each student receives a risk score. Each of the factors within the Spotlight report are calculated together to determine the student's risk score. The higher the score, the higher the risk. Clicking the Help button in the top right corner of this legend will identify the information that makes up the risk score. This can be customized for your district's personal use, and we can change any of the settings that are available. If I scroll down, I will see the point values that calculate the risk score. For every excused absence that a student has within the school year, they will receive 1 point. While looking at grades, a student who has a C- will get 2 points, while a student that has a D- receives 8 points. Again, all of this information can be configured to identify the risk score for that student. If you wish to export any of this data to Excel, clicking on the Export to CSV button will allow you to see the actual numbers that make up this grid without all of the colors involved. When I click on Export to Excel, I will get an Excel document that I can further identify the information or perhaps remove some of the columns that are not wanted. As always, you can find additional information for the student by clicking on their ID number or clicking on the risk score to determine the factors that have made up that score. In general, we like to say the rule of thumb is the higher the risk score, the higher the risk. In addition, there are filtering options that are available. If I click at the top and I say Show Filter Options, I can simplify this grid a little bit more. I would like to see only students with at least 2 red and yellow cells out of the following columns. If I click the very top, that will unselect the items that are available, and I can determine I would like to see the students with 2 red or yellow cells out of attendance, misconduct, and perhaps math. When I update this grid, I should receive that information in a smaller form. And here are the students. There are 62 of them that have that factor. I can adjust this at any time. As always, please let us know if you have any additional questions regarding the Spotlight view, and please We always are looking for suggestions at any time. Thank you and enjoy the report.